Thank you for joining us for CNTV. I'm Brad Clonch.
And I'm Quin Tran.
It is a leading cause of preventable death in the United States, 1 of every 5 deaths each year.
That's why health professionals at the Chickasaw Nation are passionate about helping patients quit tobacco.
It will consume you, it will take you over. It makes you to grab this before you're going to grab your lunch.
It's something that has so much power over people.
I've even taken care of lung cancer patients because of smoking.
Despite knowing the dangers of cigarettes, Becky Williams, a nurse, has been smoking since age 22. It didn't take long for her to become addicted to smoking, and over time, it's become a greater challenge to kick the habit.
I probably quit half a dozen times and always went right back to it. One time I even quit for 3 years and then went right back to it. Before I ever started smoking, I used to run 5 miles a day. I started smoking, and within 2 months, I did good to even make it a mile. Within 2 months. I have grandbabies that I don't run very well with, and I want to go back to running with them. When they're saying, hurry up, Grandma, and I'm like, I can't, I got to rest a minute. That's not cool.
Tobacco is the #1 risk factor in many conditions that is preventable. Heart disease, cancer, lung disease, the #1 thing that an individual can eliminate that will improve immediately their health outcomes and wellness.
Heather Summers is the Undersecretary of Hospitals and Clinics for the Chickasaw Nation.
So there's different options that we do have available to you.
The tribe has tobacco cessation programs in place. Under the leadership of Governor Bill Anatubby, all Chickasaw Nation Health System facilities are tobacco-free campuses. Today, healthcare professionals spend more time talking with patients about tobacco use and encourage those who are ready to quit.
We built in system changes that prompt us to ask daily, how are you doing? Are you ready? Do you think you can do this? And we assess it daily.
The tribe has implemented a newly designed electronic referral system to connect patients with the Oklahoma Tobacco Helpline. The Chickasaw Nation Medical Center is the only healthcare facility in the state, only 1 of 2 in the country, leading this effort through technology. No paperwork is needed. Everything is done via computer, which speeds up the process.
And how many cigarettes do you smoke a day?
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
What happens at that point is they're put into a database, and then there's a quick coach that at some point will call them and engage them and help set them up with nicotine replacement products. And then they do routine follow-up with that person as a coach to encourage them. And even if they relapse and they start smoking or using tobacco again, they still will engage them and help them through that, because we know that it takes 7 to 10 attempts to stop using tobacco to even be effective. So just the fact that they're trying, that's 1 more attempt closer to being successful.
Becky Williams is trying hard to give up cigarettes for herself and for her grandchildren.
It's a promise. Hopefully by this time next year I won't even be messing with them, won't even be messing with them.
The health benefits are huge once a person quits smoking. Within a year, the risk of coronary heart disease drops to less than half that of a smoker.
Those who stop smoking for 15 years, their risk of heart disease is that of a person who has never smoked.
And people who are ready to quit don't have to do it alone.
The Oklahoma Tobacco Helpline number is on your screen. Counselors and coaches are there ready to help. Here's something that just arrived at the Chickasaw Nation Medical Center. The cardiology lab is using a new ultrasound system. It's the latest high-tech system that helps healthcare professionals capture a sonogram of the heart.
And then we measure the peaks.
The tool provides an amazing look at the heart as it's functioning.
How good the color is, being able to see more detail as far as in the valves and how the ventricles and atriums are functioning.
They are state-of-the-art cardiovascular ultrasound systems that help us look at the heart, look at peripheral vascular disease and veins. If we can diagnose disease in the early stages, we can certainly take a more proactive approach in health care for our patients.
She says patients can take charge of their health by getting regular checkups. Be aware of signs and symptoms of heart disease that include chest pain, shortness of breath, pain and numbness in arms and the legs.
This baby boy is getting a lot of attention from his family and friends. Asher William Redus is the first baby born in 2015 at the Chickasaw Nation Medical Center. He was born January 2, 2015 at just after 11 a.m. Baby Asher weighed 8 pounds, 2 ounces, and he was 20.5 inches long.
He likes to be held. If he's awake, he doesn't like to be put down. So, his brother enjoys him.
What a cutie. His big brother Grayson turns 2 in just a few weeks. Congratulations to the Redus family.
This next story takes us to Pauls Valley, Oklahoma for another special occasion. Betty and Melvin Crabtree celebrated their 68th wedding anniversary on January 23rd. Family and friends gathered at the Pauls Valley Senior Site to honor the couple.
Mrs. Crabtree says there isn't a secret ingredient to a happy marriage. It's just love. She and her husband are best friends. They're hardly ever apart. You'll find them together nearly every week at the Pauls Valley Senior Site. They've shared so much over 68 years, 2 children, 2 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren.
Congratulations to the Crabtrees. We wish them many more happy years. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of CNTV.
We'll see you next time.